Homosexuality is sin, and we've got to start saying that again so that people hear it loud and clear and unequivocal, and that is why we oppose it. We don't hate those people, but we will never go along with that sin, and we will never bow to it. We will never allow our children to bow to it. We will never allow our institutions to bow to it, because we're going to bow only to Almighty God. We made a big mistake to accept this sexual orientation mess. We got to reverse it and go back to the point where there is only one marriage, one man, one woman, that's it, and nothing more. And here's number two. Because if we don't do this, we're going to be continuously berated and harassed and sued, which is what's going on all over the country right now. We need a constitutional amendment that says for purposes of law and rights, there are only two genders. They're male and female. That's it. And when you go to my website, you'll see both those constitutional amendments laid out. And see, this is the thing. We're not saying people can't live however they want to live. We're not saying they can't do with themselves whatever they want to do. But what we're saying is you won't have the legal right to impose that on me, on my child, on my business, on my life. You'll have to keep that in your own private sphere and not try to bring it into the public square. I'm tired of hearing about Christians being sued because they wouldn't bake a cake, because they wouldn't take a photograph, because they wouldn't create something for some sort of so-called same-sex relationship. We have a First Amendment right to religious liberty, and nobody should be able to force us to make something or say something that violates our Christian conscience. And like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I don't care what the Supreme Court says. I don't care what any legislature says. I am not bowing down to a law that violates the law of God.